What is going on, y'all? This is Chris Saunders, aka CSProductions.29. You are loved, you are valued, and you are appreciated. Today we are continuing the journey down the Glory Sound Prep album by Jon Bellion, and we are going to check out Let's Begin. This is featuring 1, 2, 3, 4 additional people. It says Rock, RZA. I feel like you pronounce RZA a different way, or I don't know if that's a he or she. He or she has like a title. So help me out with that. But then it says B Keys, as well as Travis Mendez on this song. So without further ado, let's jump into Let's Begin, featuring The Crew by Jon Bellion.
You already know how we came up. I'm saying it was a real pain in the butt. If it's paper to touch, you may just catch you scraping it up. Get your trachea cut and then escape in the truck. Smudge your lady makeup, bang the tray 80, wake the baby up. I just came for the weight like a gymnasium. I'm finna spray everything in my radius. Lately my skin been looking radiant. The Mercedes is 80 cent. I had 3 6s in my fade like Damien. I die before I let the Jakes take me in. Baby, we everything we say we is. My stable of women couldn't fit in the stadium. They said me and Jon Bellion, we some aliens, and do-rags had us looking like Saudi Arabians. Your wave miscellaneous, we some ladies man. It's Rock, Mossberg be the alias. Now let's begin.
So I'm curious. So I guess he said it's Rock, so I guess that was Rock opening it up there. Talking about like some just street talk and things like that up front with some of the things. If there's paper to touch, you may just get cut just scraping it up. So if there's paper to touch, if there's money to get, you may just get cut scraping it up. So like a play on words there with a paper cut, but then also talking about paper, like we're gonna get the money, and if you get in the way, like there may be some action. Get your trachea cut and then escape in a truck, smudge a lady makeup, bang the 380. 380 is a form of firearm. Bang the 380, wake the baby up. I just came for the weight like a gymnasium. So weight, I'm assuming drugs, like pushing weight, pushing drugs, things like that. But then also the tie on words with a gymnasium. I just came for the weight like a gymnasium. I'm finna spray everything in my radius. Lately, my skin been looking radiant. The Mercedes is 80 cent. So just crazy flow there, and a lot of like tie-ins on like kind of street game. I don't know if it's been a part of Rock's life. Is or was, or just things he grew up and around. And so tight, lyrics there and just play on words.
Was never focused on getting bigger, just getting better. That's why I keep getting bigger after every record. Said I got lucky the last record that y'all was blessed with. Watch me give you sequels, I'm Danny Glover and Lethal Weapon. I let the talent speak volumes, that's why there's different levels. I stop the flexing on socials, corny shit to impress you. You get too famous, then everything in your life is stressful. There's a big difference between being known and being successful. Great grandfather and them.
I'm gonna pause right there, I'll go back, but we touched on it with conversation with my wife, and I mentioned I couldn't really find anything on Jon Bellion's social media on Instagram. I think that he just had like a handful of posts, and so I'm curious if that's kind of either one of the themes of this album, or he just touches on it, and this was a time in his life where he kind of like shut things down, social media, because he mentioned it a couple times. Where he said like he stopped flexing on socials, which is common for people to do. Just like, look at me, look at what I got. This is how cool I am. Just to, I guess, make people feel better. There's a big difference between being known and being successful, and so just very, very interesting. I'm gonna go back 5 seconds.
Thing in your life is stressful. There's a big difference between being known and being successful. Great grandfather, an immigrant from the Naples district. Dirty Guinea crew in the cut, caught at the true incision. My wife thicker than liquor, soaked in Italian biscuits, cooking minestrone every Sunday. Call that a superstition. I left LA just to cook in Brooklyn, the winter's reaper. I sleep in Tim's in a Yankee fitted, that's just for leisure. I'm really better than everybody pretends to be, so where's the label now? Why the fuck would I want an urban feature? I love the song and we really wanna know how you made it. Or I could keep all you wondering how we've been creating. in. It's annoying when cameras catching your every statement, and I've had enough of these corny artists that replicate it. Champagne supernovas destroy the morning glory. I'd rather build an oasis sober and thrive at 40. Don't get me wrong, I've been celebrating the life before me, but I see the wisdom in moderation for certain stories. When you're afraid to hurt feelings, you water down the worth. I'm done pretending your record's great and I'm down to work. Plus I'll be actress and mixed with sociopaths, and when I'm worried about being famous for being down to earth, I spoke with Yahweh, he told me Jesus grafted us in, which means my brother's my brother here no matter the skin. America needs to watch how they treat a chosen people, but that's for deeper than surface records. Now let's begin.
Hey, oh my goodness. My goodness. There was a part up here at the top, I think it was near where he's talking about a great-grandfather, an immigrant from the Naples district, Dirty Guinea crew, in the cut, they call that True Incision. I loved the alliteration there. Dirty Guinea crew in the cut, call it. It was just like how he said the C's there, the alliteration. Oh, it's just Dirty Guinea crew in the cut, call it a True Incision. It was just, I loved the alliteration there. And just, man, he's going in on these lyrics. Where's the second part down here at the bottom? Let me find it really quickly. But I see the wisdom in moderation for certain stories. When you're afraid to hurt feelings, you water down the worth. I'm done pretending your record's great and I'm down to work. Plus, I'll be actress and mixed with sociopaths. And when I'm worried about being famous for being down to earth, I spoke with Yahweh. He told me Jesus crafted us in, which means my brother's my brother. It don't matter the skin. America needs to watch how they treat his chosen people, but that's for deeper than surface records. Now let's begin. So has he created another record, or is he kind of playing on a future record there, but that's for deeper than surface records? Did he drop a record called Deeper Than Surface? I'm curious about that, because he could be kind of tying it in, like giving you a hint, like, hey, I'm going to drop a record. I'm going to drop an album that's called Deeper Than Surface. And so, man, that whole scheme, that verse, Jon Bellion was crazy.
Let's begin. Gas, foot on your neck, one mashing, other gasping for breath. I'm unclassed, capital punishment, blast back with you tumbling, trash rappers who mumbling for respect. I'm uncheckable, wide open, the foul technical, can full press. I still glide like Clyde Drexler do. I'm done testing 2 times over, I'll get the best of you. Better pay attention, 2 eyes open, wide when I execute.
Really quick, just crazy, really cool, like just flow and scheme there. He's got a basketball scheme there in his pocket. I'm assuming this is, if they're going in order, so like Rock hit it off, then Jon Bellion, and then RZA. I believe it's pronounced RZA, is how you pronounce this person's name, this guy's name. But they're in just like the scheme, foot on the gas, foot on your neck, one mansion, others gasping for breath. So tying it there, like foot on the gas, like we're going forward, we're moving, but then also foot on your neck, and then tying it back together with others gasping for breath. And then a little further down, what you tumbling, trash rappers who mumbling for respect. I'm uncheckable, wide open, the foul technical. So like uncheckable, right? Wide open, tying in the basketball scheme here all together. The foul technical foul, go full press, a form of defense in basketball. I still glide like Clyde Drexler do. I'm done testing 2 times over. I'll get the best of you. And so just a really cool like flow as well as a basketball scheme there to get his point across. And go back 5 seconds.
2 times over, I'll get the best of you. Better pay attention, 2 eyes open, wide when I execute. And I've been waiting so long that you asked for this. Try to give me your table scraps, I'ma give you my ass to kiss. I won't even wait for the dap, you get faded right after this. A masochist who ready to face the masses like Catholics. And you can tell the whole school I'm prepped for the glory. In the presence of your professor, attendance is mandatory. With a weapon, freshman semester, you test the mess to get gory. I'm just here to kill the game, let the messenger tell the story.
Yo, that was crazy. I won't even wait for the dap. You'll get faded right after this. A masochist who ready to face the masses like Catholics. And you can tell the whole school I'm prepped for the glory. play on the Glory Prep album. I'm prepped for the glory. In the presence of your professor, attendance is mandatory. With a weapon, freshman semester, you test the mess and get gory. I'm just here to kill the game. Let the messenger tell the story. Oh my goodness. This song, this is crazy.
Let's begin.
Arms in the sky, I'm feeling angel high. Funk got me sanctified. Swim to the light, come save your soul tonight. Funk got me sanctified. Funk got me sanctified. Funk got me sanctified. Arms in the sky, I'm feeling angel high. Funk got me sanctified. Swim to the light, come save your soul tonight. Funk got me sanctified.
Yo, that was crazy. A couple of things come to mind. So one, I couldn't pick out Travis Mendez. It didn't seem like he clearly had a verse there. So I'm curious if he was kind of some of those ad-libs, vocals in the background towards the end, or if he helped with, I don't know, just producing some of the beat or melody here. But let's begin. Oh my goodness, that song was crazy. That's playlist for sure. That's going on playlist just to listen to that again. That was a crazy song. Absolutely loved that. But then secondarily, looking up here, because I want to go through the album as it was designed, I just realized, because I have another song on my list to check out from this album right now. I realized the way that this album is listed, I actually jumped to the third song there. And so we're going to go back and listen to JT. It looks like it's the second track here on the Glory Sound Prep album before moving forward. But my goodness, that's Let's Begin by Jon Bellion. Clearly, I mean, you can tell with everything that Jon Bellion does, there's intentionality, there's passion, there's so much thought and design that goes into everything and every part of his music and his work. And there's no difference here, but it does seem like this Glory Sound Prep album, looks like there is an album called Growth in 2017 that I haven't heard before. I have heard All of the Human Condition, I believe when it was released in 2016. So it's been some years, and we've checked out a few of the songs here again on the channel. But it just seems like there is so much passion thus far within this Glory Sound Prep album, and I'm curious if there were things within his life that kind of emulated that and caused him to really have this need to push out just this energy, this passion of some of the things of, like, you know, limiting social media. Clearly, I guess by this time he's married, and I don't know if you all know, but I don't know who that person is. I didn't even know he was married, and so keeping some things like close-chested, and so there's just a lot of passion and energy in this song, and it was beautiful, absolutely amazing, well executed. So that's Let's Begin by Jon Bellion. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Help provide me some greater understanding about things going on in his life, or just like the messaging within this song as well as the Glory Sound Prep album. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss a video in the future. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.